Hello everyone, our discussion is all about mathematical language and symbols. Language. Language is a systematic way of communication with other people, use of sounds or convention symbols. This is also the system used by mathematicians to communicate mathematical ideas among themselves, and is distinct from natural languages in that it aims to communicate abstract, local ideas with precision and unambiguity. Importance of language. Language was invented to communicate ideas to others. And also, the language of mathematics was designed so we can write the numbers, write into sets, and write in function, and also we can perform using addition, subtraction, and division. These are the symbols commonly used in mathematics. Number 1, the 10 digits. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Number 2, operations. We are always using this in other formulas: addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division. Number 3, we have sets. We are using this in intersection, union, subset, and superset. Number 4, variables. We can use any letters in this, but we often always X and Y. Number 5, special symbols. Equal, less than, greater than, less than or equal, greater than or equal, and pair. Number 6, logic symbols. This signs is represented using by not, conjunction, disjunction, if and then, and if and only if. Set notations: N, W, Z, Q, R, C. These are some important sets are the following. N is the set of natural numbers or counting numbers. Kapag sinabing natural numbers, laging nagsisimula sa number 1. W, the set of whole numbers. Ito naman ay laging nagsisimula sa 0. Z naman tayo, the set of integers. Pag sinabing integers, always include positive and negative numbers, and also include 0. Q represent the set of rational numbers. Ito yung mga number na terminating and repeating decimals. Q prime, the set of irrational numbers. Ito yung mga numbers na non-terminating or non-repeating decimals. R, the set of real numbers. Kapag sinabing real numbers, included na dyan ang natural numbers, whole numbers, integers, rational numbers, irrational numbers. C, the set of complex numbers. Let's proceed on characteristic of mathematical language. Precise, able to make very fine distinction. Concise, able to say things briefly and powerful, able to express complex thoughts with relative ease. Dito naman tayo sa expression versus sentences. Expression. Expression does not state a complete thought. It does not make sense to us if an expression is true or false. The most common expression types are number sets and functions. Sentence. A sentence can be always true, always false, or sometimes true, sometimes false. For example, the sentence 1 plus 2 is equal to 3 and 1 plus 2 is equal to 3 is true. The sentence 1 plus 2 equal 4 and 1 plus 2 equal 4 is false. The sentence x equals 2 and x equals 2 is sometimes true, sometimes false. It is true when x and x is a language. A mathematical convention is a fact, name, notation, or usage which is generally arranged upon by mathematicians. For instance, the fact that one evaluates multiplication before addition in expression is merely conventional. There is nothing inherently significant about the other or order of operations. We have also four basic concepts of conventions. Set. Set is a collection of objects called elements of the set. It can be represented by listing its between or elements between braces. Functions. Functions is a binary relation between two sets that associates each element of the first set exactly one element of the second set. Relations. A relations between two sets is a collection of ordered pairs containing one object from each set. If the object X is from the first set and the object is from the second set, then the objects are said to be related if the ordered pair X and Y is in the relation. Binary operations. A binary operation on a set is an operation whose two domains and the codomains are the same set. Let's talk about naman elementary logic. Elementary logic, it provides the basic rules for constructing sound, compelling arguments. Elementary logic also have connectives. Commonly used in mathematics are negation, conjunction, disjunction, implication, and equivalence, which are fancy words for things you encounter in everyday English. Some logical connectives are if, only if, when, whenever, unless, and etc. Question based on statements form using logical connectives are similar than other questions of exam, so it will be beneficial to take command on this topic. Examples. Number 1. If you are in Navy, you have to wear uniform. Cause you are in Navy effect, you have to wear uniform. Number 2 examples. If I am bored, I got for movie. Cause bored effect, go for a movie. Let's proceed to quantifiers. Quantifiers are words, expressions, or phrases that indicate the number of elements that a state pertains to. A quantifier is an operator that specifies how many individuals in the domain or discourse satisfies an open formula. Negation. Negation is the opposite of the given mathematical statement. The process of finding the opposite of the given statement is called negation. The idea here is that any contradiction is false, and while these ideas work in both classical and intuitionistic logic, they do not work in paraconsistent logic. Where contradictions are not necessarily false. And we have variables. Variables, a symbol, usually a letter, standing in for an unknown numerical value in an equation. Variables should be distinguished from coefficients, fixed values that multiply powers of variables in polynomial and algebraic equation. And we have the last one, formality. Formality is a scientific theory, is called formal when it is expressed in a form, usually mathematical, such that there is no ambiguity as to the meaning and implication of its expression. This is Rivas from Group Hiraya Manawari, and thank you for listening in our discussion.